with your smartphone in an area. Okay, it can be a street, a neighborhood, a city, a country, and you'd like to know more about that area, right? What can you do? Well, it depends on what are your interests in that area, right? For instance, you can be interested in living there or working there or even going out there, right? So what would you normally do? Well, I would probably go online and search different forums or try to find more data about that area. But what's not so transparent is that there's a lot of data available. And it's actually certified data. It comes from these organizations and institutions and government, right? And it's hidden in some huge databases in different formats like comma-separated values, like Excel files, or whatever, right? Who cares about reading Excel files? So we try to solve this problem by creating an app that you can take on your smartphone everywhere you go and just have this information that you're searching for at your fingertips, right? So what did we do? We said, okay, let's pick a topic. We want to live in that area, right? What are the topics that we might be interested in? And we came up with a huge range of topics, ranging from air quality, noise levels, I don't know, education scores, schooling, housing, etc. Of course, we had to narrow it down to a few topics, and since we are at the conference with the women interested, we said, okay, let's pick some topics that can go with that theme. So we said, okay, let's go with crime levels and marital status and pay gap. For instance, I want to know, do men get more money for the jobs in that area, or women get the same share, right? So we had to stay with these topics, and we did an imagination exercise, right? How would you imagine to display this data in a very simple and clean way for everybody to understand, right? So we started thinking, okay, let's do pie charts, bar charts, or maybe let's use images or text to emphasize the information. So after a lot of wireframing, mock-upping, and stuff like that, we came actually with a live app, well, sort of live. So we had an amazing server team that was in charge of gathering data and putting it in a mashable format that we can digest nicely, like JSON. And we had an amazing team of designers that were, going through a lot of steps to make the data as simple and as clean as possible. And since we're at the Google conference, of course, we had a bit of inspiration from Google Now, which looks amazing, and everybody knows that. So that's our product, and basically what it does, it gives you every kind of information that's available out there based on your interests. Of course, in the future, we can add more topics, more categories, more data. And so basically, we even have a live graph. It's a native Android app, and the content in those little cards are rendered, well, to speed up the process, are rendered as HTML, but can vary. Some of them are just PNGs, but if you want to, you can go native all the way. So how do we envision the future of this? Well, who can benefit from it? People can benefit from it, right? People want to know more about their surroundings, their areas. And actually, government and the organizations can benefit because we envision it as a framework for displaying beautiful infographics or visualizations. So the government can help the citizens by providing more data, and we are displaying that data very nicely. People have more knowledge about what's going on around them. So I think everyone can benefit from such a project. And yeah, and of course, adding more data and maybe sharing features